Hey there, Daniel for yourvocalteacher.com, and today is going to be about learning. And I think we forget how we learn and then how it becomes a skill. And if you could think back to when you drove a car, it really kind of shines a light on this whole singing thing. It's like you first get in the driver's seat, you try to turn the car on, and you feel the way the gas feels when you press it and the brake. And the same thing is kind of happening when you learn to sing, and you've got to go through certain registers in your voice and get really comfortable with them and strengthen them and have the coordination so you know where you are. You know when you're in your chest voice or in your middle voice. You know in your mixed voice. You know in your falsetto. And you want to know these. You want to get to know these things slowly so you can get them really good. So then when you put it all together, it's kind of like getting your license. And then after you got your license and you sat in your car, you didn't even think about it anymore. You could text. Don't do that. You could, change the radio. You could eat while you drove or whatever, and those kind of things. So basically, I think it's really important to, number one, find a good teacher. You learn things from a good coach. If you're not a natural and you can't put on a record and sound like the artist, because I have friends that can do that and they never had to take a lesson. But I myself didn't come easy to. I've been at this a really long time. I'm almost 50, and my whole adult life I've spent learning about the voice and gigging and singing, practicing. So I believe find a good teacher. My two favorite teachers were guys that sang their butts off. And the other teachers now I just kind of brush them off. It's like I didn't really learn a lot from them because they couldn't really sing and they didn't really demonstrate. So they told me to do things like dumb and dopey or do these things, and all it did was confuse me and take me down bad paths. So you really want to find a coach that does what you want to do and can demonstrate what you want to do. So if you want to go to a coach and you want to learn how to sing like Axl from AC/DC. Black and black, I hit the side. It's been too long, I'm glad to be back. Yes, I'm dead loose from the noose. Trying to do that Axl thing. Or you want to learn to sing clean stuff like Journey. And other things, then what you want to do is you definitely want to find a coach that can do these things, that can demonstrate. Is if he can't demonstrate and show you the way it should sound when he's doing it, then how is he going to be able to correct you if he doesn't know what the right sound, he or she doesn't know what the right sound is? So I think that's really important. And I also think, again, back to the learning, it's really important that you learn gradually in steps, like a doctor. Doctors go to college, and then they got to go to medical school, then they got to go to residency. And when they get to residency, they're following a doctor around, then they get to start putting their hands on people, actual performing of being a doctor. And, you want to be following a doctor that's good at what they do, not just telling you what to do, but showing you how to do it. And I also think it's good if your teacher, he or she can play an instrument. I play guitar, and I think it's really important because I've been playing guitar my whole life. So my ear is in pretty good tune, so I can kind of hear when things are flat or sharp or not placed where they quite should be. A little bit off, little bits off sometimes. You need to correct those. So that's my video today on learning. And I didn't give any exercises or anything like that. And I'm not really going to do that much anymore because I believe personal lessons, going to them, you taking the time to go out and get a teacher and finding the teachers, it's more important than me just giving you a bunch of exercises. I can't even hear if you're doing them right. So, but I'll keep doing videos from time to time and singing songs for you guys. So take care. Daniel, yourvocalteacher.com, and I'll see you soon. Bye.